Yeah, that's the worst bit. That's the worst bit. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza and I'm here with my friend Jordan Persegati.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm going to stumble every time I try and say your last name, I'm sorry. I first saw your work in an art competition like a couple of years ago, and it was like a mashup of weird art material, and you did tattoos on a melon.
Didn't win.
No, you did, but you were a finalist. Yeah,
Right.
so that's when I first saw your work, and I actually met you at VidCon in Australia. He came up to me and he said, Jazza, how would you feel about tattooing my face in a video on your channel? And I thought, that's a great idea. That would be really great content. So I've never done this before. I'm going to be giving Jordan a face tattoo. What do you want?
I was thinking like the Mike Tyson.
I thought it'd be great if I did like my avatar just like right there. We're going to start off with a bit of show and tell, because this all looks incredibly
There's lots of stuff
terrifying.
going on. I reckon you'll pick it up well. You might even...
Give us a tour. How does it work? What does it look like?
Okay, so I've brought an assortment of different needles. I've got 2 tattoo machines here. I've got melons, pumpkins. They're good to practice on. There's a couple different things you can practice on
people, because
yeah, you don't jump into a face
tattoo.
You
can't like scrunch up and throw.
So we'll start you on the melons and then face tattoo maybe later. I have got some examples of some things that I have done on melons and
Show us your melons, Jordan.
This one's a small one.
Holy I thought you were gonna like have
just do a little.
Yeah, this is. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've made a video of it, so I can show that later. But
go check out Jordan's socials. All his links are in the description. He's very talented, as you can see. And you have, I mean, we're coming up to Halloween, and it's Inktober, so it's sort of like a really nice mix.
Yeah, exactly.
Thematically
I do
in both.
lots of horror stuff, so
it's awesome.
Lots of creepy things is kind of what I've done.
That
in this
is
tattoo.
Crazy.
So it's all just with black ink. I did a couple of highlights with a white gel pen.
Holy crap! Go subscribe. This is amazing, dude. That is so
yeah. So you can do some pretty cool stuff with the tattoos on just melons and pumpkins. I'm kind of surprised how well it worked.
Obviously, you've practiced on a lot of pumpkins, if not people.
Yeah.
This is amazing. All right, show me the ropes, my friend.
So I've got the machine. I've plugged it in. I've got the power supply over here. We've got a foot pedal, which you can't see. That will just kind of turn it on and off.
Like
so
a sewing machine.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to make sure you don't accidentally stab yourself and give yourself a tattoo on the hand.
This is the good melon. Not that I have a preference for either. Okay, so let's just have a play, shall we?
So this is a liner. I've used this to outline it, and then
a liner needle. Like it's
so
a different kind of needle for the line.
Yeah, it's a cluster. I think this is a 3-round liner, so it's a cluster of 3 little needles. Whereas these ones, which we've got over here, but these are for shading. So
Jesus,
there's a few in there, but surprisingly,
no, they don't go all in at once.
They do.
They do. All of those in at once. Can we just
get a close up? But the funny thing is,
oh my god, it's like a comb. It's like stabbing repeatedly with a comb.
You get bigger ones with them. That's a 13 mag. You can get bigger. It goes. There's like 20, and it's just like this massive.
Oh
but
god.
The liners I find a little bit more painful than the big shader.
So this here.
This doesn't have much line work. Just
so this
the style.
This was sort of mostly done with something like this.
Yeah, and maybe some smaller ones as well.
That's crazy. Give them a close up of that. That looks awesome. So was that your design that someone else did?
Yeah. So I designed it in Photoshop.
Very talented, man. That's so cool.
Statues and stuff.
So let's talk about how like you get an idea and make it a reality. So like how much of it is freeform, and then how much do you need a stencil or a sketch or whatever?
I pretty much always go with a stencil. You could draw something up yourself, but I would stencil it up and then you stick it on and.
I'm like scared to hold the melon while you tattoo the melon.
Yeah, like
I'm such a pansy.
The hardest part is finding like an angle which is comfortable to hold it at. Ooh. So here, I'll give you this.
Where's it? Do I tap the foot?
I'll bring the foot pedal for you.
What? I don't think I can handle this.
You ready?
I thought I was until it started. Now I'm terrified.
So you just tap it.
Wait, there's 2 buttons. Right,
you're good to go.
You know what the first thing I ever do in a new medium is? It's a little narcissistic.
Okay.
I just draw my own cartoon face.
All right.
It's how I test the waters. All right, let's do this. Oh. This is an adrenaline rush. It really like responds to how you move. Like you have to have a really steady hand. There you go. Do I gotta give it a wipe? That is it's definitely interesting feeling. Like, yeah. So where on your face do you want this exactly? Okay, that's interesting. Can I try shading?
Yeah.
So like I'm interested to try like a gradient behind the head. If I can start darkening, like go out, like
you can
I'm interested to see how that works. So am I able to wipe this off a bit more? So I'm just gonna go off to the side here. Just to
have a play with it.
Oh god. So how do I like do a gradient? Do you like crisscross or?
It's more just feathering it out. So you go a bit heavier and then lighter.
I feel like that's not the way to do it.
So you can have a bit of an angle if you angle it even more.
Oh good. If that happens on someone's skin, do they like feel it?
Yeah, they'd feel that. Lightly.
I feel like I feel like you should show me
I'll
how
show you. So how I would do it. Look, everyone's a bit different how they'd want to do it. So a lot of it's about the speed you do it as well.
I must look pretty badass right now. Like I don't care what it ends up looking like, but like just like this as a picture, just like that's pretty cool. So just doing some tats.
But that's a big thing about tattooing as well, the depth. So it's all about being quite soft with your hands and going a little bit deeper when you need to. Yeah. So that's my advice, I guess.
Good advice. All right, I'm gonna say I'll stop there. But that was my experiment. Okay, so I can start to sort of see the gradient effect. The other thing that I find interesting about this is when it's light, I feel like I'm barely piercing the surface, and yet that's still permanent. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like you're barely nicking the surface of the skin, and then you're still making permanent ink.
Yeah, there's different ways. So also you could have the ink diluted a bit. So that's how it is for this. You'll have different gradients of it. I
won't be able to create anything remotely like this, but I want to attempt. I'm gonna use this little fella here. I wanted to ask you a favor. I'm a bit too much of a wuss to get an actual tattoo, but I wondered if you could use your skills with a Sharpie and give me a little something cool on my shoulder. Something like a skull or something something where if people saw me and they didn't know it was a Sharpie, they'd be like, he's badass. Yeah. Can you go? I guess I'll do something you request. What do you want on your pumpkin?
Like a zombie or something.
Zombie?
That way you can have some texture in
Zombies
it.
Cool. Zombies cool because then they can look like horrible.
You can blame it on the zombie.
Exactly. He's just a zombie. His face is falling apart.
I think that's probably a good way to do it.
I like it, and it's fitting for Halloween and Inktober. So I'm going to do a zombie. You're going to do something badass, and we'll reconvene and see how we went. Whoa, that was good with his hands, this man. So you're going to stencil this on me before you draw the thing, so you'll use that as a guide. And so you'll do the skull and then do some like patterny things around.
Yeah, I'll add to it. I'll do something cool. It'll make you look real badass.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'll see the stencil on. This will give you
what is this that you put on?
It's actually called stencil stuff.
And what is the stuff?
It's a magical liquid.
I mean, it's vegan friendly, so...
So you can
that's
eat it.
Cool. Yeah. Oh wow, really? That's so cool. So are we ready to go? You've got your guide. I've got my guide. Hit it. it's reveal time. I haven't looked at this yet. Does it look cool?
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm too sissy to like get tattoos, but I sort of see the appeal. I like skulls. I'm glad it's temporary, but this is awesome, man. Well done, thank you so much. This is what I did. It's very asymmetrical. This is my pumpkin zombie. I gotta say, it looks less asymmetrical after the shading, which is good. So I was able to hide a bunch of my mistakes. But overall, like, it was really fun to do. Look, for a first try, I am pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this for a first attempt. But you know what, Jordan? I think my viewers are going to be thoroughly disappointed unless I actually end this video having gotten a bit of real ink. Okay. I'm going to regret this immediately. The bravest I can be is getting a tattoo I don't think anyone will ever see and I'll forget that I have. Could you do me a YouTube play button on the bottom of my big toe?
Yeah, I can do that.
It's going to hurt. Right?
Do you want me to say no, or do you want me to tell the truth?
I apologise, everyone, for the lovely front row view of my big toe and my gross foot. Click like and subscribe. And hit that notification button. So you don't miss any future quality content.
Do you want it like in the middle? Or like...
Yeah, let's go as symmetrical as possible. If it's wonky, I'm going to be really pissed. I'm going to give you guys a number out of 10 for my pain threshold at any given moment. Can I cuddle you? He's dipped it! It's dipped! Oh, I'm shitting my pants! He's going in.
Alright, you ready?
Nope. That's not too bad. Oh, wait, okay, that's the sensitive bit. There's tough bits. And maybe not so tough bits. Okay, yeah, that's not a so tough bit. Yeah, that's tender. That's... Let's do it! Oh no! It's just a little tattoo. Doesn't even... No. Right. You should have seen when I got this one.
So this one's got 13 needles.
Are you using?
Yeah, I'm using the 13 mag.
Bring it on. The 13 mag. For some reason the word mag makes it sound more terrifying. Oh, you're a boy, you're a big tough boy, and we're gonna let it go, let it go. Don't hold it back anymore. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Come around here often. Whoa. I think I've been sitting between like a 4 and a 7, and then occasionally I hit an 8.
Probably do a little bit more on the outline. Just dig in a bit deeper.
Yeah, that's the worst bit.
bit.
That's the worst bit. Oh. Oh, that was a surprise 10. Oh man, that was good. Oh, yeah! This is a few surprise 10s and this bit. When you do the line, when you do the thick line, that's the bit. I don't like this bit. That's the hurty bit. Oh man. Is it done?
I'll wipe it off and then we'll have a look.
This is the dumbest, coolest thing I've ever done. That's pretty cool. It's also really dumb. Holy shit. I have a tattoo. Oh my god. A pleasure, my friend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been our dive into tattooing today. We've had a bit of a play around. This is my first ever attempt, but this is obviously what the hand of a master can do, and it has been so much fun having you here. By the way, guys, go check out Jordan's stuff. He has an amazing YouTube channel with all sorts of really cool artwork, particularly if you're into the more sort of grim, gnarly, epic looking, awesome stuff like this. He does awesome stuff like this that I see all the time. Really cool stuff. So go check him out, like and subscribe his content while you're there. He's been such a good sport and really fun to have here. Thank you so much, man. This has been amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
And thank you all so much for watching. And of course, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Draw with the Jazza for more fun with art, and until next time, I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.